Hey there. Ever wondered if just one number could kind of hold the secret to becoming like a sports legend?
It's a cool thought, Pragna.
Totally. Today, we're doing a deep dive into this really amazing story. The story of the number 10, especially in soccer and cricket.
Yeah, get ready. We're going to explore the journeys of four, well, incredible athletes who made that number genuinely legendary.
And the best part, we'll look at how their stories, the lessons behind them, can actually inspire you to go after your own dreams.
That's the plan. We've got some great stuff lined up looking at how number 10 got so, I guess, special in these massive sports.
And it really comes down to these four guys, doesn't it? Their talent, their spirit.
Absolutely. We're talking Pelé, Lionel Messi, Sachin Tendulkar, and Diego Maradona.
Legends.
Wow, what a lineup. Pelé, the Brazilian genius, Messi, the Argentinian wizard, Sachin, India's batting maestro, and Maradona, another Argentinian icon, just totally unique.
Mm. And our mission today, basically, is to unpack what made them tick, what made them so great. Yeah, and find those real-life lessons hidden in their stories, things you can use no matter what you're into.
So let's jump in. Imagine this. What if wearing a number could make you feel, I don't know, powerful? Like you could score amazing goals, hit unbelievable shots.
Or just dance past defenders like they weren't even there.
Exactly. And it's kind of wild that these four athletes, Pelé, Messi, Sachin, Maradona, they all wore number 10.
It's crazy. And it wasn't just a coincidence. Through their skills, their achievements, they totally transformed that number.
Right. It became more than just digits on a shirt. It turned into like a symbol of brilliance, of being the best.
But here's something really interesting. Their paths weren't exactly smooth sailing, were they?
Not at all. That's what makes their stories even more powerful, I think. They each faced some pretty big challenges, especially early on.
Oh, yeah. Like what? Tell us a bit about those hurdles.
Okay, well, take Pelé. He grew up really poor, even dealing with prejudice. He learned soccer literally kicking a ball made of rags stuffed in a sock on dusty streets.
Wow, a rag ball.
Yeah. And then, even when everyone could see his talent at just 15, some people were like, nah, he's too young, not ready.
That's tough. What about Messi? His story is pretty well known too, right?
Yeah, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency when he was a kid. Imagine being told you might be too small, maybe not strong enough, for the sport you absolutely love.
Man, that must have been hard to hear.
Definitely. And think about Sachin Tendulkar over in India. Cricket there is. Well, it's massive.
It's huge pressure, I bet.
Intense competition. And he came from a pretty modest background. He was often facing bowlers who were way bigger, way faster. People kind of doubted if his size would hold him back.
Okay, so size was the thing for him too. And Maradona.
Maradona grew up in a really tough neighborhood, a slum area. It just shows, that talent can spark anywhere, but it often means fighting through difficult circumstances right from the start.
So none of them just waltzed onto the scene. They all had these major obstacles. Makes you wonder what kept them going.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Despite all that stuff, poverty, sickness, being told they were too small or too young, they all had this incredible inner drive.
Like a belief in themselves.
Exactly. A powerful self-belief and just sheer determination, a refusal to quit. That's what pushed them past the doubts, past the negativity.
We found that line that really hits hard. From slums, sickness, or smallness, they soared, proving no wall fear, hate, or failure stops a wolf's spark.
Yeah, that's powerful stuff. It really captures it. Because, everyone faces walls, everyone has setbacks. It's not about if you face them. It's about how you react, how you choose to push through. That's what defines you.
Okay, so they didn't let challenges define them. They pushed back. So what did they do? What was the next piece of the puzzle?
Well, this leads us straight to something absolutely crucial. Hard work, plain and simple. These guys weren't just born amazing.
Right, talent isn't everything.
Not even close. They poured unbelievable amounts of time, energy, and just pure grit into getting better, honing their skills day in, day out.
We're talking serious dedication then, like the stories you hear. Pelé kicking that rag ball for hours.
Yep. Or Messi staying late after training, practicing free kicks, working on his dribbling until it was nearly dark.
And Sachin, practicing for hours, hitting ball after ball, even against walls just to perfect his timing and technique.
Exactly. It shows that raw talent, that initial spark. It's just the start. It's the practice, the sweat, the, effort that turns that spark into a blazing fire.
Yeah, that phrase kept coming up, didn't it? Excellence through effort. Hard work makes you shine. Simple, But so true.
It really is. And it makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What are you putting your effort into? What skill are you practicing consistently?
Because that consistent effort, even small steps every day, can lead to huge improvements over time. In anything.
Precisely. Okay, so they had belief, they overcame challenges, they worked incredibly hard. But what fueled all that effort, especially when things got tough? What kept the engine running?
Good question. There must have been something deeper.
And there was. It was their absolute love for the game. Their passion. You could just see it, couldn't you, in the way they played.
Oh, definitely. Pele's smile, that flair he had. Yeah. It looked like he was having the time of his life.
Right. And Messi, maybe quieter, but that intense focus, that almost magical way he controls the ball, pure joy in his craft.
And Sachin's concentration, that deep passion for batting.
And Maradona, fearless, creative, sometimes controversial, but always playing with this incredible fire.
Yeah, they each showed it differently, but that underlying passion, that love for what they did, that's clearly what drove them.
That's the core of it. Passion fuels greatness. Love what you do. It wasn't just about lifting trophies or getting famous.
It was about the joy of the game itself.
Right.
That feeling of playing, creating, competing.
Exactly. And that kind of authentic passion, it's infectious. It didn't just make them great, it made them inspiring.
So that connects to the next big idea, how they inspired others.
Absolutely. Think bigger picture. These weren't just athletes playing a game. They became symbols, role models. They lifted millions, billions of people around the world.
You saw it with Pelé, how he brought so much joy and pride to Brazil, especially during tough times.
And Sachin, carrying the hopes of 1.2 billion fans every time he walked out to bat. A true hero in India.
And Maradona, his sheer boldness and genius, inspiring countless kids in Argentina and beyond.
Their impact went way beyond the scoreboard. And this brings up a really cool point for you listening.
About that.
How can your passion, your spark, light up things for other people? It doesn't have to be on a global scale.
Right, like small things count too.
Totally. A kind word, helping someone out, just sharing your enthusiasm. Your spark can light others' paths. Even small actions can make a real difference.
Okay, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So we've got resilience, hard work, passion, inspiration. These are the big themes from these legends. So let's bring it home. What does this all mean for you listening right now? How can you actually use this stuff?
Great question. Let's make it super practical. We can pull out some real actionable steps from their journeys.
Okay, let's hear them.
All right, first, excellence through effort. Just like they practiced, pick one skill, any skill you care about, and work on it a little bit every single day.
Like what? Give us some examples.
Could be anything. Maybe it's doing 10 extra keepy-uppies if you love soccer, or practicing scales on an instrument for 15 minutes, or even focusing really hard on homework for 20 minutes without distractions.
Okay, small, manageable steps.
Exactly. And maybe track your progress somehow. Write it down, see how those small daily efforts start adding up. Big wins come from small steps.
Oh, cool. What's next? What about dealing with setbacks?
That's resilience over obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, try this. Aim to face one small challenge each day, something that pushes you just a little bit.
Like trying something you know you might fail at first?
Yeah. Retry that tricky math problem, or ask a question in class, even if it feels a bit scary, or try that harder level in a game. And remember that wolf idea.
Yeah, I'm a wolf.
Right. If you stumble, if you fail, just say that to yourself. I'm a wolf. And try again. Grit grows every time you push through something tough.
I like that. Okay, effort, resilience. What about keeping it fun?
Crucial. Joy in the journey. Find ways to inject some fun into things, even chores or tasks you don't love.
Oh, like singing while studying. Probably not the best idea.
Maybe not while studying, but maybe listen to awesome music while cleaning your room. Or turn learning vocabulary into a game. Find the fun element.
And laugh at mistakes.
Yes. Don't take yourself too seriously all the time. Laugh it off. That joy, that sense of fun, it really keeps you going when things aren't easy.
Makes sense. And the last one, inspiring others.
Right. Inspiring others. This is about simple, everyday actions. Make it a goal to cheer someone on or help one person each day.
Like a high five to a teammate.
Perfect. Or share a study tip with a friend, or just tell someone who looks down, hey, you've got this. Simple encouragement. Your positive energy, it's contagious. It spreads.
Wow. So effort, resilience, joy, and inspiring others. It all seems to loop back to that wolf idea, doesn't it? That inner strength.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that potential inside you. Like we read, you're a wolf, bold, fast, unstoppable, believing that about yourself.
Yeah, and that other line was great, too. You've got that fire, too. They'd say, run, bat, shine. It's like the legends themselves are cheering you on.
Totally. Go chase whatever lights that fire for you.
So let's wrap this up, the number 10. It wasn't just luck. It became legendary because of the incredible dedication, the bounce-back ability, the deep passion, and the inspiring way Pelé, Messi, Sachin, and Maradona played and lived.
And the big message, the key takeaway for you listening, is that you can be a number 10 in your own unique way.
Yeah. Whatever you're passionate about, it's about chasing your best, getting back up when you fall, finding joy along the way.
And maybe lighting a spark for someone else, too.
So we'll leave you with this final thought to chew on.
What's your number 10? What really excites you? What makes you want to try hard and get better?
And maybe more importantly, what's one small step, just one tiny action you can take today to unleash that inner wolf?
And start your own legendary journey. Think about it. And then go make it happen.